Now let's dive deep into this big LGBTQ story for today. I'm Eric Restivo, and let's queer up travel. Gay blind surfer Henry Martinez and Visit Lauderdale champion queer accessibility. In Seguimos III, a blind traveler's experience, professional surfer and influencer Henry Martinez takes viewers on a journey through Greater Fort Lauderdale, showcasing its vibrant LGBTQ scene and accessibility for the visually impaired. The third installment of Martinez's acclaimed Seguimos series is created in collaboration with Visit Lauderdale and Wheel the World. The video features Martinez exploring Fort Lauderdale's beaches, parks, and diverse cultural offerings. Martinez shares, quote, "There are many options to touch, to feel, not just to see," end quote, emphasizing the destination's appeal to sight-impaired travelers. The video shows Stacy Ritter, President and CEO of Visit Lauderdale, and Richard Gray, Visit Lauderdale Senior VP of Inclusion and Accessibility, highlighting the area's commitment to accessibility. With over 12.7 million disabled travelers worldwide, Seguimos III positions Greater Fort Lauderdale as a destination where inclusivity and accessibility converge, making it an unforgettable place for queer and disabled visitors alike. For more resources, please go to visitlauderdale.com. Wow, this was one of those moments where I was reading the teleprompter before the show, and I learned something. I always think it's nice to learn something new every day. I didn't know the numbers. I didn't know the accessibility that we really had. You can read about a few things, but until you see someone actually experiencing it from that point of view, it was shockingly, surprisingly lovely.
Yeah, and I think it's so important, and I applaud Fort Lauderdale for reaching out to the disabled community and showing them that there is plenty to do and that the city supports accessibility, access, and bravo, Visit Lauderdale. I think it's amazing.
It's so important. You know, I think of a TikToker, Crutches and Spice, who's a queer disabled person who talks so much about how often people ignore disabled people, don't want to see them, don't want to in any way welcome them. So to see Visit Lauderdale take this very proactive step, it's wonderful. You see it so rarely these days.
Right. You don't want it to be a thought when you're having to deal with coming in and out of something at that level of accessibility. So
yeah, and I think you know, it brings one of the things when I was telling the story to someone about going to Hollywood Beach, and when I did a chamber event one day, and somebody in our chamber class was asking why we had all those blue mats into the beach. And again, Hollywood Beach is one of the most popular places for people that have some kind of physical disability, because not only do we have a beach with the accessibility ramps, but we also have, you know, the Broad Walk, which there are no cars. So you can actually, you know, kind of walk along or be in a wheelchair or be in any other, and be literally next to the beach and have accessibility to get on the beach easy. So it is a very popular beach for that reason. So,
these things are so important.
Yeah, special shout out and thank you to Visit Lauderdale for using your platform for this major story. That is a big LGBTQ story for today. There is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by subscribing and sharing Queer News Tonight.